Oh, it's amazing. If you start them really young, it's beautiful.
More than 40 years ago, Lana Whitehead began doing something unique in an era when children usually took swim lessons when they were about age 5 or 6.
I visited the YMCA, and I was working with my baby. And so the YMCA said, we don't have a program like this. Would you teach everyone else? And I, well, I'll give it a try. And then while I was starting to do this process of learning to teach and to teach everyone else, 2 of my friends, children, drowned in their backyard pools. And I realized that this was so unnecessary, and that by just teaching children to swim and letting them know more about water safety and teaching the parents how to teach them, that maybe, just maybe, we could fix this problem.
There are many benefits to baby swim lessons.
And I tell them, isn't that wonderful that you're starting now? Because the baby's loving the water. They're enjoying the water. They're feeling the beauty of the water. And they're getting this bonding relationship between themselves and this baby because they're skin to skin and eye to eye. And the baby's learning survival from the very beginning.
And it was that belief in a baby's ability to learn that helped fuel the concept of WaterSmart babies.
It started in Broward County, Florida. Kim Burgess gave me a call. She and Karen King had a great idea about pediatricians getting prescriptions for swimming lessons. So they asked me if I would help write a prescription program. So I said, yeah, let's do that, and let's write a position paper.
The program specifies that during a child's 9th and 12th month well visit, the doctor talks about water safety and signs the prescription form in the WaterSmart Babies Handbook, which stresses the importance of swim lessons. The parent also learns about layers of protection, including barriers, CPR, and close supervision. The program grew, and the media helped people around the country understand it.
All right, we've all heard that swimming is good for infants, but now your child's doctor is taking the sport seriously.
And as Sarah found out, for babies, it's not just considered an extracurricular activity.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually a growing trend across the country, and more doctors are now prescribing swim lessons to infants as part of the WaterSmart Babies program.
Suiting up in a locker room, there are squeals and wiggles, getting ready to hit the pool. But most of these young swimmers can't talk yet, or even walk. Lana Whitehead is the founder of Swim Kids USA in Arizona.
In an ideal world, when would every parent start swim classes with their babies?
About the time of upright locomotion. In other words, when they start to get up and walk around things.
If you're happy and you know it, get your feet.
In this morning's Health Watch, WaterSmart Babies. That's the name of a program teaching water safety and life-saving techniques to kids less than a year old. The goal here is to change a grim statistic. 700 children each year die from drowning here in the U.S., and most of those deaths happen in a backyard pool.
Long before they can walk, infants are put into the pool. That they adapt so quickly is a credit to Lana Whitehead. She believes even the tiniest babies can learn water safety.
We want them to relax and enjoy the water so they can float. We teach them submersion. Then we teach them to swim to the steps where they can push down and lift their head to get a breath.
How's the learning process been?
It's just been incredible. I mean, what he can do, I didn't think babies his age were able to do.
It's time for your checkup, young man.
This summer, local pediatricians are joining forces with WaterSmart Babies.
His breathing is nice and strong.
Dr. Judith Pendleton believes 9-month-old Ronan Grove is ready to take the plunge. She's using a prescription pad of sorts to urge early swim instruction.
Tell them you have a prescription for your doctor for water safety classes, and they should be able to help you, and some of them are actually giving discounted rates for their babies.
Nice, okay.
So that's something, oh, you want to hold on to that. Are you going to try to stay safe, Ronan? The really wonderful thing about it is you can actually put something in someone's hands that directs them towards the resource rather than just mentioning it with every other thing you talk about at a checkup.
For kids under the age of 4, swim classes can reduce the risk of drowning by 88%.
We have nagged these parents for years about drowning prevention. But the unique thing about it is the pediatrician has a one-on-one consultation with those parents. And they respect that pediatrician. So it brings it to a personal level. I think doctors really appreciate it because it is not commercial. It is not a swim school coming trying to sell swimming lessons. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that we're trying to save lives.